Okay, we're rocking, friends. Get to the next level. Achlap Chusim. Right? We spoke so much about the Shleimei Das. You're not holding by the Shleimei Das, and like we said, there's a middle road, a low road to get to the Shleimei Das. But what other machshavas can we do to awaken our avodas Hashem, to light us up? So the Pchusim Eila, you're not going to believe this, today, according to their Havchana, their level of perception, Havchana means like perception, Sharbachina, understanding, perception. How do they do it? I'm not on that level. I'm not a 24/7, 27/7, 4, 12, 90 person. A new expression. I'm not a 24/7, 4, 12, 90er. What now? This is incredible. And this is going to be jarring to people. I'm warning you. And before it gets jarring, I just want to remind everybody how beautiful it is. Mesilas Yesharim came down a level. And speaking, we've emphasized so many times, that's what we have to do with ourselves, with others. What is the message? How do you speak to this student, Talmud, friend, spouse, myself? What is going to get me moving? The main thing is to get moving. And we're going to see right now moving. Is, believe it or not, lefia kavod. You have to use the kavod inside of you. What kavod? Not kavod Torah, not kavod amiti, kavod meduma. Right? You have to use the koch of kavod that's in you. I don't like when people do better than me. Right? Asher mis'avinlo, that you're desirous of. Yeah? He's not dressing this up, guys. V'zeh, ki zeh pashneitz kol bedas. She'em madrigas mischalkas bolam miti, shu bolam haba, elef yamasim. Right? Everybody understands that olam haba, it's going to be according to how hard you put in. Right? The mashal I've given, I believe I've given here, as the Super Bowl. Right? Baruch Hashem, kol yisrael yeshem chelik olam haba. We all get in. But where are you sitting? You can sit on the front row. You can talk to the players. You can get the autographs. You can be in what they call, when I was younger, the nosebleed seats. Right? Where there are all types of strange smells. Upper levels with sometimes unsavory characters next to you. So it's great to be at the Super Bowl. Definitely. It's great to be at Wimbledon. But there's something else sitting in the special box seats where you can see everything that's going on and taste the game. I had a taxi driver once. He said, "Ani meriach Barcelona." He was speaking to his friend on the phone. They were going to Barcelona, which is a big soccer, football, the international usage of the word. "Ani meriach Barcelona." I'm smelling it, right? So you smell it. So everybody knows that in Olam Haba there are different seats. According to the way you act here. It's only going to be midromim there. Who's going to be elevated there? Elamishu Rava Masim, the one who has a lot of good actions. If you didn't do too much, you got in, but you're upstairs. Okay, now we understand that reality. That's okay. Just to understand what the alien Mesilas Yesharim is saying, you have to get that reality. If you like to maybe do a theater mashal, maybe do another mashal, maybe you want to be from do seats of the shir. The Gadol Hador is coming to speak in your community, right? And there's like the VIP. The people get get in with him beforehand, get the signed book, and get the hors d'oeuvres, and get a personal shalom aleichem. And the people sit in the back, and maybe you'll make eye contact on your way out. Maybe, right? It was all great to be this year. So you could do the theater mashal, you could do the Super Bowl mashal, you could do Wimbledon if you're a tennis fan, you could do the shir if you want to be from her. God bless everybody. Good. But there's chilukim. That's the point. Olam haba is not a binary question, and I emphasize what he's not emphasizing here is that kol yisrael yeshem chelik olam haba. Don't be nabikaris, you'll make it. Be makbid on you can make room according to the Rambam, you'll make it. Baruch Hashem. Even if you have bad midas, we make it. Right? Some averis, it might be a longer, circuitous journey, but you made it. Kol yisrael yeshem chelik olam haba. We all make it. Baruch Hashem. Right? But where do you sit? That's already another question. Wherever you are where you are. Your luggage, that's another question, right? We're in, but where is your seat? That goes to Maisim. And therefore, Imken Efo. Now remember, so what do we do? The Chasrei Adas have to be about covered. So how do you avoid your actions? You're going to not put your tefillin on well? You're going to come late to davening all the time? You're going to leave davening early all the time? You're not going to answer Hey Shmeirah with Kavana? You're not going to pay attention to Psukei de Zimra? You're going to take out your phone, God forbid? Please, can we stop doing this? Phones are not for davening. Phones are not for davening. Did I say that clearly? Phones are not for davening. Turn them off. Leave them in the car. Leave them in your jacket. Throw them away. It's not for davening. Don't speak to people with don't speak to Abraham with phones. This machla is getting worse and worse. If people just Chazar Seshatz is part of the picture. I always pay attention to Chazar Seshatz. No, but take out your phone. Don't announce to everybody you're not paying attention. This my Rebbe Blockman said one time that someone wrote was talking about different parts of Shatz, which are obviously Kabbalistic, mystical, and tried to explain them in like a very sichli way, in a very like scientific way. So my Rebbe's reaction was, you don't have to know Kabbalah, but you don't have to announce to the whole world you're an Amma Aretz in Kabbalah, right? Why do we don't have to announce that we're not interested in the davening? Leave the phones at home. Okay, that was just a little rant, friendly rant, right? But let's leave them at home. Seriously, it's not. By the way, it's a healthier mind. Healthy mind. Every opportunity you have, leave your phone away. It's so healthy. The Goyim have to teach us this. The brain has to teach us this, right? The brain can teach us this. It's not healthy that a person has this extension to him. You need to use it. I'm speaking to you on it. Where's mine? Oh, there it is, right? Okay, I'm speaking to you. You're listening probably on it, but fine. So when you use it, but don't turn it off early. Turn it off. Put it on. The other day I came home. I just turned on my phone. Turned it off. It's off. It came on. It came on 8 hours later. Beautiful. Geschmack. Okay. So remember, what's the formula? We all care about kavod. In Olam Haba, there are different levels. How? How can you do less mitzvahs? Afterwards, Yetzar, it'll be like tsar, it'll be difficult to you, it'll be painful to you, it'll be acutely painful, when you can't fix it. Yeah? You're going to be able to fix it. So you're going to get to Olam Haba, and it's going to be hurtful to you. Listen careful, and we'll make this a shorter session. We've done some long sessions. Before we spoke about, this is fascinating, you see the Ramchal's godless. Like I always say, the Ramchal is just such an organizer, and he knew Kol echad nichma mechupasa shel chavero is not kina, and it's not kavod. It's high level. It was a personal thing, right? Listen carefully. The other person was in the Shlemei Hadas, when the Shlemei Hadas is going to get to Olam Hames, and he's going to see people on a higher level who he could have been on their level. Kol echad nichma mechupasa shel chavero. That's not kina. That's not kavod. That's perception, right? That person shows me what I could have reached. I didn't realize I could reach that level. He reached it. I could have reached it. It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do between me and him. I have no feelings towards him. His level is a sign for me what I could have reached, just like a book could tell. Right? Theoretically, it's like a book. The book could have told me, or the Rebbeinu Shalom could have told me, by the way, you could have reached a higher level. But here, his reality, right? The fact that in the next world we see each other and I see him at a higher level shows me, is a teacher for me where I could have reached. Let's teach ourselves in this world, not in the next world. But that's the point. Nothing to do with kavod, nothing between us. Here, it's low-level kavod. It's interesting, and that feeling exists in the next world, the Mesilas Yesharim holds. I am going to look at my friends, right, and they're going to be on a higher level to me, and it's going to eat at me. Why is he getting a better seat than me? Kavod, honor. I want to be above him. That's what he says. Now, I told you, it's going to be hard to handle this, because people aren't into that. Now, I don't. I heard Sephora Heller, one of the great female educators, Torah educators in the world, and she said that, we don't like the word kavod, but like recognition. Oh, recognition I want. I don't want kavod. I want recognition. Oh. And we all know it's deepness. And the Mesilas Yesharim is telling his friends, you have to use that koch. If you're a Shlemei Das, God bless you. If you're not, that's you. If you're not a Shlemei Das, what do you got to do? We all want kavod. We all want to be perceived. We all want that. So work with that. This is such a good example of what it means to work with a bad midah. Work with a bad midah you have. You're desirous of kavod about stupid things, right? Oh, why does my friend have a pit in the backyard and I don't? Why is he driving a nicer car than me? Why does he get a better aliyah than me? Why is his yeshiva bigger than mine? Why is his book selling more than me? Why? Where's the kavod? Where's the honor? How come he was mentioned, I wasn't mentioned? Why did the Rav talk about the people who put into the dinner committee, mention him and didn't mention me? That's kavod. That's kavod, right? It's okay. I feel it. We all feel it. It's kavod. Call it by its name. Kavod, right? Kavod. No kavod. That's what it is. Kavod. Kavod. That's what it is. Okay, but now you have that inside of you. Use it. Use it. Perceive that feeling which you feel now about silliness, you're going to have it forever about things which really matter. That's how the Pchusim get themselves moving. Okay, we'll continue with that next time, but it's interesting, right? Maybe it's something good about us, maybe it's something bad about us, maybe it's both. I think I naturally relate to, although I certainly don't consider myself Shleimei Hadas, I definitely relate to the Shleimei Hadas thing more than this. Because like on kavod, I'm supposed to work with kavod. It's like the ends justify the means. One of my Talmidim pointed out nicely, it's like playing with fire. Like, should go into this whole mahalach. Mesilas Yesharim is telling you, yeah, go into that mahalach. That's if the shoe fits. If the shoe fits, wear it. Right? So if the shoe fits, wear it. And because the point is, at the end of the day, why are we using this kavod? I'm using this perception to get me going. Right now, I'm not davening well. Right now, I'm coming late to davening. Right now, I'm not saying Ashiyotza with the Kavanah. Right now, I'm not being as friendly to people as I should be. Right now, I'm not being as nice to my wife as I should be. So understand where that's going to lead you to. If we're not saying Ashiyotza the way we should, and every person has to take these ideas step by step, like we've spoken about, so it's going to lead to someone. It's going to lead to the fact your friend is going to show up and he's going to have a better seat than you. And you thought you were the hot shot, and you like when people give you attention in shul, right? And you're not going to get the attention in the next world because he said Ashiyotza better than you. You better avoid that situation.